And she has this philosophy that we should just, that parents can kind of back off a little bit. I'm paraphrasing. That's not what she says, but just that to respect their space, that they're active learners and explorers and self-teachers. And so not to muddle their experience too much, keep them safe. And so one of those bullet points that I think is, if I forget everything else, the thing that I cling to that's really stuck with me said simply, observe more, do less.
Yes.
And I love that. I love that mantra. And it's hard because these babies are so stinking cute and you want to cuddle them and play with them and sling them around. But to have the discernment, which is a word, Sage, that you use so often, just to let this child do their thing. They're endowed with it. They're walk-ons. They come into the world with so much. And I think we can, as adults, with the best of intentions, get in there. And when really they don't need anything from us.
Helicopter parent. That's what a helicopter innocently.
Yep.
I think, yes, that might be a touch of hypervigilance. And I practice every day to just, I'm like, okay, let that be or let that go or don't be that mother. But I do, I watch it. She schools me every day. And what I'm most schooled by is the sweetness that pours out of this little one's being. It's so beautiful, and it's such a beautiful mirror, and it shows me myself. It shows me all of our, just that, like, what? That's inside of us. That's who we are when we are of right mind. When we don't have all the shoulds and shouldn'ts of life, or he should, she should, or however that manifests. When we don't have, as Byron Katie so beautifully says, she calls like the stickies that, it's like having a sticky pad. And Mary, if I'm like, you're too this, you're too loud, I put a sticky over. You're this, you're that. And before you know, we're not seeing each other.
You have a refrigerator covered in Post-it notes and you can no longer see the refrigerator.
Yes.
That's kind of what we do to each other with our beliefs about each other.
Yes, the limited beliefs about each other. And I think what's so gorgeous as a child is they don't have those identities. Even walking outside and, say if like she's noticing a moon or the stars, and I notice how quick I am to be like, oh, honey, stars, moon. But then it's like, what's more beautiful?
The label word, or the experience.
I'm projecting and identifying and putting a label on something, but like actually what's more beautiful is her response of just, ba, which I whatever, ba, everything's ba. But how cool that ba, like just this beauty of appreciation of life. And so something that we've done for those of you that are parents is like, say if we go outside and we go for a walk, maybe one time we do identify what we're seeing. So, yes, we're going for a walk, or, looking at a star, whatever it might be, and we might put identification or a label, whatever you want to call it. But then we also look to have time where we're outside and there's no labels. It's just her experiencing. Because it's like you think like being outside and feeling the wind or feeling the sun. Or the other day there was this little bug, and like watching her like just connect to this little creature that was, crawling on the ground. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It humbles me. She schools me. I've never learned more about life, never mind myself, never mind her. And every day is just a really cool exploration.
True. Well, Sage Robbins, this was fun. Thank you for sitting down and having this conversation. And while we have opened it up so broadly, which I'm so grateful we did, I also want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers of all kinds out there. Happy Mother's Day to your mom and my mom too.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. And happy Mother's Day to all of you out there that, are already or from this conversation maybe moved to touch life that much deeper and looking for ways to connect or serve those around you. So bless you for that reality, and thanks for tuning in. Thank you. We love you.
Thank the moms in your life, whatever they look like, wherever they come from. Call your mother.
Yeah.
If you can, if you got one to call, find one, give her a call. And I look forward to doing this for Father's Day too, just to be clear.
Likewise.
So we got to talk about those dads too someday.
Likewise.
Perfect. Well, enjoy.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks
so
much
for tuning
in.
We appreciate it.